We are going to see the create tables. For that, go to the file create tables, and here we are going to import this package. Further, no, we will not need Streamlit, or better that we import Streamlit, and here we are going to create the function. So name of the function will be create tables, okay, as given here. So that we cannot change. This create tables file will take as input the connection. So it will be better if we can write some comments that this is the object size 0 to connect object. So this will be used for creating the connections. So first, as always, we write everything in try except, and here we will just write a message. In case there is error, then we will understand what is the error, and we will return none. If there is no error, then a table should be created. So for that we need a cursor, which we will get from connection dot cursor. Using this cursor, we will execute the different queries. So first, what we need is create table. So create table if not exists. That means if the table does not exist already, then the table name that we will create is rooms. In these rooms, we will create the following different columns. One is room number. This will be serial, and it will be a primary key. Then there will be the room type, which will be storing the string, and finally there will be the rate, which will be a decimal value. These are the three things that we will be needing in our create table. Along with that, we will also, so this is complete here. We can create one more table. So cursor dot execute, and we will create one more table. So this table, it will only the names of the table will change. So this table will be for storing information about the guests that are living. So I will call the name as guests. Here there will be guest ID, which will be the primary key. Then there will be the name of the guest, and there will be the email of the guest. This will also be varchar 50, and there will be the phone number, which will be also varchar 50. That means character and 50. Then we need one more table. So we will not need one more table. I think two tables are enough, because we are only adding, we only have rooms and we have guests. That's it. So we will only see this, how we can add rooms and how we can add guests. That's it. So for this, only two tables are needed. Once the two tables are created, we have to write that connection dot commit. So commit means all the changes will be reflected in the database. So this table creation will be reflected in the database and the cursor will be closed. So no further operations we can execute from this cursor. So then we will return none, and that's it. We will save all. Okay, so we have written the first file, which is creating the tables. Now we need also to insert some dummy data in the tables. So we will go to that file and we will insert some dummy data in the tables. To remind you, this is the insert dummy data function which is present in insert data file. So I am going to insert data file. We will need the usual packages. One is that and streamlit as st. Then we will need the insert dummy data, which is taking as input the connection object. I will just write the what is this, so that this will be like a documentation. So this is the object of side connect. Okay, so first step is the try and catch, try and accept. Here we are simply writing that if there is an error, then you can just display the error message and return none. If there is no error, then we will create a cursor, because to insert data we need a cursor. Further, with the help of cursor, we will execute the different commands. So this is going to be for inserting data. So we will insert some dummy data here. One will be insert. So the way of writing is insert into rooms, which is the table. What we need to insert is into the columns room type and rate. Okay, and what we will insert? We will insert some data like single and 77. Then there will be one more room, so this will be double room. So the rate we will be adding as 150, and there will be one more room, so I will call this as the suite, and this is costly, we will say as 200. So this is the dummy data that we have inserted about the rooms and their prices. Along with this, we will also insert some dummy guests or some dummy guests into the table guests. Okay, so we will have to insert it into the table. So insert into, this is the guests table. So insert into guests, name, email and phone number. First is the name, second is the email, and third is the phone. So this name, email and phone, these are the column names which you will find here, name, email and phone. Guest ID is the primary key. We will not have to add anything. It is automatically created and updated. There is a mistake here. This should be varchar. Okay, make sure that you have written varchar. So insert into guests. Now what we want to insert is the values. And what values we will insert? Whatever we can. So maybe we will insert John, and email address can be john@gmail.com, and the phone number, it can be anything like this. Then we can insert maybe Jim, and the email will be jim@gmail.com, and we will have the value 888 as the phone number. Since phone number we have taken as string, see varchar, phone number is of the type varchar, so it is a varchar means string. And if you are remember the data types, so string has to be within the single quotes. Okay, this is the third guest and the details of the third guest. So after these inserts are completed, we have to do the formality of commit to the database and close the cursor. Okay, so these are the two standard steps. Once we have executed the queries, we will commit and we will close. Otherwise, the changes will not be reflected in the database. If there are any errors, then you will see the error message here. Okay, so that's it, and we will see the next part in further video. Thank you.